Yeah, this is one simpler uh, description of what it means by polarization of water molecules. Okay, water is composed of two oxygen atoms and two hydrogen atoms and one oxygen atom. The two hydrogen atoms have positive charge, while the oxygen atom has negative charge. Actually, they do not have that, but the electron on the hydrogen, the electrons orbiting the hydrogen atoms are drawn toward the oxygen atom, and this is called covalent bond. Huh? You remember that the terms? Have you studied that in chemistry?
Chưa, chưa học cái đó.
A share of electrons. So the oxygen in water behaves as though it's negative, and the hydrogens behave as though they're positive. The bonds within a single water molecule are called polar covalent bonds.
It's called covalent bond.
Covalent means that the electrons are shared. But
the electrons are shared, meaning the oxygen atom will borrow two electrons on two hydrogen atoms. Okay.
As we just learned, polar means that these electrons are not shared equally. In what polar means that these
is called polar covalent bonds.
Polar
covalent bond, which means the oxygen atom drawn the electrons on the hydrogen atoms. Okay, they borrow the electrons on the hydrogen atom. Okay.
Okay.
So therefore, hydrogens have less electron behave. They behave like a positive charge, and when the oxygen atom behave like a negative charge, and that's what it means by the polarized water molecule. Okay. Now please type the explanation here. Why the stream of water is attracted toward the charged balloon. See this picture, the positive sign and negative sign carefully, what it means, why they do they arrange those molecules in that order. Now please type the answer here. Có hiểu không? The electron ở trên cái quả bóng này nè, nó sẽ attract các cái positive charge, tức là các cái hydrogen atom. The electron on the balloon attract the hydrogen atom in the water molecule. Electrons on the balloon, meaning negatively charged, negatively charged electrons attract the hydrogen atoms in the water molecules. Okay. Con thấy là các cái positive charge là hydrogen này, nó dấu cộng này ha, nó ở phía bên phải. The positive sides are on the right, closer to electron on the balloon. Okay. While the oxygen atom, negatively charged, is further away from the balloon. Okay. So that is the explanation why water is attracted toward the balloon, charged. Okay, charged balloon. Okay. And a similar explanation will be applied for the phenomena when a balloon is stick to the wall. Balloon rub stick to a wall. Yeah. After rubbing a balloon without clothes,
here, I'm going to stick it on here. It doesn't stick.
Normally, when we put a balloon on a wall, a board like this, it does not stick to the
Here,
board.
I'm going to stick it on here.
See?
It doesn't stick.
Thấy
Yeah.
It's not sticking.
tự nhiên mình nếu
But,
mình bóp
Yeah,
là
exactly.
để cách là để làm cho nó rub để cho
There.
nó dính vào.
Yeah, exactly. We rub this balloon with a clothes, what's it? A kind of like a toy animal, huh?
What I'm going to do
Fur, with fur, or
rub
plastic,
this balloon with fur.
or with our hair.
According to Paul Hewitt, the famous conceptual physics instructor, I saw a slide once on one of his, that you can get up to 5,000 volts on this balloon. If you do the math, you can calculate what charge that corresponds to.
Is rubbing it very carefully, very long, huh? To make sure the charge is great enough.
Keep you slightly interested while I charge this balloon up. Now I'm going to touch it to here. This is an electrically neutral wall, and now we have excess charge on the balloon. I'm going to touch it to there. Hopefully, it actually stays this time.
There.
And it sticks. So I want you to try and explain why that works. And there's a common misconception in physics. So Angus, and it sticks. And there's a
Okay, so now I'd like you to apply the similar answer to the water, okay, to explain why the balloon is stick to the wall.
Tại vì nó có đủ charge.
Yeah. More detail like the water. You can keep reading the book here to find the correct detailed answer. Okay. The wall is neutral. The wall is not charged, but the balloon still can stick to the wall. Read that in the book, okay, and then answer that question.
Cái đọc xong
Okay,
rồi.
can you answer it now?
Đọc xong rồi.
Yeah. Now please answer that in detail with this illustration, with picture.
Dạ. Cái là trên này.
Electrostatic electricity. You need to make more detail, like the content in the book, you see here. When the balloon is brought in contact with the wall, okay, the negative charge, meaning the electrons on the balloon, will repel the electrons on the wall. So you see in the picture here, initially the electrons and the proton, the positive and negative charge, distributed evenly. The wall is neutral, meaning it is not charged, okay? But when the balloon is closed and stick to the wall, these electrons on the balloon will repel other electrons on the wall, making one side of the wall, which is the side in contact with the balloon, becomes positively charged, okay? And the positive charge and the negative charge attract each other, making the balloon stick to the wall. Okay. Mình cần phải trả lời yeah, trả lời nó đầy đủ ra chứ không phải là yeah, the balloon will become negative charge and will repel electrons on the wall, making one side of the wall in contact with the balloon becomes positive charge. Repel electron on the wall, okay, making one side, continue, one side of the wall become positive charge. One side of the wall, which is in contact with the balloon, becomes positive charge, making it become known as positive charge. Yeah, and they attract each other, and that's why the balloon is stick to the wall. Sticks. Okay. You sure you got it now?
Nghĩa là cũng
Yeah.
hiểu được.
Yeah, I will provide
Ờ,
other questions, similar, activity for you to make sure that you understand the basic of this topic. Now, the next 3 questions below here, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. Describe how charged particles move when an object is put in an electrostatic field.